Hello guys, welcome back. This is my boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. I still want us to discuss about IVD and Bimbo's case, and just to give you the update that has involved artists like Burna Boy and also Mercy Eke and other people as well. And the IVD and Bimbo case is a high-profile domestic violence case in Nigeria currently. It's a trend. IVD is a very popular businessman who has a wife who is also popular as well. IVD and Bimbo case is not as if it's a case of a girl who saw this already made man, a businessman who has money. IVD and Bimbo have been in a relationship for the past 22 years. 22 years. So they know each other's secrets. In fact, there's rumor that they took blood oath. That's the reason why whenever they had an argument and Bimbo will break up with IVD, Bimbo will always come back to him. And IVD don't even know how to let go of Bimbo as well. They cannot live without each other. And yet, they are not good with each other. It didn't really start now, because if you trace their relationship back, and if you see the old pictures, you will know that they have been with each other even before the money, before the fame, before this disaster, before nothing. They have been with each other. They started with each other. There are even rumors that Bimbo was using her personal school fees money as school fees to pay some certain bills for IVDs as at then. So Bimbo also sacrificed a lot. So I will say whatever secrecy or whatever thing that IVD may be into, Bimbo knows everything. She knows IVD's secret, everything. So it's not like a case, like I've said before, that a girl met this big man and the big man started maltreating her. No. IVD have been born. They have been together for 22 years. So guys, we have seen artists like Burna Boy getting involved. It's not as if he himself is saying anything. No, he's not saying anything. So if you guys recall, there was this incident that happened in Lagos club. Apparently, Burna Boy shot someone. Apparently, they say Burna Boy shot someone, and there were issues going around there. Well, guess what? It was established that IVD was the person that actually shot someone, and there is a video proof of them discussing it. According to Martins, that is Bimbo's brother, he said, here's the part of the video. The fool was the one that pulled out the gun and shot at a guy. I'm currently looking for the story. Now, if you go on Twitter, you see how people are responding to that particular issue. Someone said, IVD's wife, sister knew Burna Boy wasn't involved in any club shooting, but kept quiet and watched the whole world crucify him for a crime he didn't commit. Now the same guy that fired the shot at the club has killed her sister. Karma is really a bitch. So finally the truth is out, that it wasn't Burna Boy that shot someone in the club. Now my question is, why did they lie and put it on Burna Boy? Someone definitely paid for that smear campaign, and I know who paid for it. Then the person who posted it said, late IVD's sister shared video of her in an altercation with her husband, while her brother called him out with video evidence to reveal that it was him who shot the rounds at the club where Burna Boy security was accused of shooting some men. They were having after the whole scenario, after the whole club issue, they went to the hotel and were laughing at everything. They were laughing, saying, oh, we're discussing the matter, and the IVD actually in the video, according to them, admitted that he was the one that even shot someone, not even Burna Boy. But we already know how we crucify Burna Boy. And I do not blame the public for it because they never knew. It was a story that the public was running with. They never knew IVD was even in that club or someone like Bimbo was there. They never knew nothing about them. So I don't blame the public. I blame the IVD and people and Bimbo who kept this secret. And guess what? IVD that shot someone in the club, almost killed someone, you kept it secret, has ended up killing your own sisters. You see the irony about life. Benny said, Burna Boy and his friends were falsely accused of shooting someone at Cubana. Now that the truth has finally come to light, you won't see that you won't see those that had opinions and call Odugu all sorts of names speak on it today. Why? Because it's not from a particular tribe, what a country. Then another person said, those people, I won't blame, like I've said before, I don't blame the media for accusing Burna Boy because even the police then also collaborated with the story. Burna Boy wasn't the one that shot someone. Someone knew that. But they say Burna Boy was laughing and he instructed. That was the accusation. But since the truth is out, and I think the police should immediately go into this and arrest IVD and question him. And, well, I want to actually apologize to Burna Boy for the lies, but also it's not the media's fault because the media were not there. It was a story. Even the people that they shot collaborated with the story. So just now, out of no blue, because of this IVD and Bimbo case, nobody even knew IVD was there. That's the honest truth. So no, IVD name never really popped out. Well, I'm sorry, and on behalf of other bloggers as well, I think I can honestly tell Burna Boy that we are awesome. But now the IVDs have done something to his own wife, and it's not even remorse about it. It's not even remorse about it. That's why I said all those two, they know each other's secrets. They know the dirty deals. They know things they have been into. Now, another artist, another celebrity in Nigeria that has been drawn into this whole case is former Big Brother Naija, Mercy Eke. Mercy Eke even took to her Instagram live to cry about this because after the whole Bimbo passing away due to that fire incident over, and she was always accusing IVD of being an HIV positive, of being on drugs, and also cheating, carrying women up and down. These are the three things being bombed in the videos that have been published, secret videos that have been published. Those are the three things she has always accused IVD of. And there's even a video that shows when IVD was heavily drugged and Bimbo was eating on him and just talking.
In drug, this is how you overdose yourself in drug. This is the shit that you do, and then you come online and say I do all this shit to you, the real manipulator. This is who you are.
According to Martins, he said currently walking around with HIV, constantly injecting himself with drugs, frustrated my sister all her life. The gin shot at the club The one with the story where they shot at a guy because they were trying to collect his wife was IVD that shot the guy, and I'm posting video next to confirm it. So sad, my sister fell in love with a thief and a drug addict. Lost my twin and gained a guardian angel today. Wasn't close to how we planned on celebrating Christmas together. We weren't we supposed to attend every concert? Okay. They say a man that left his wife in distress and has abandoned his 5 children ran into hiding in an innocent man. Well, I don't understand that right. The accusation keeps coming. They say they had a blood oath, and different accusations keep coming. I don't know how the police will treat this, if police will go into this. Not for the fact that Bieber was the one that lit herself up, though for the fact that Bieber was the one that lit herself up. I don't know if police will still go into this investigation to check the cause of death and also check if there was any traces of domestic violence, because there were a lot of traces. IVD is accusing Bimbo now, and Bimbo, of course, with a family proof, are accusing IVD. So we do not know how the case will all go. But what I know is that they were close to each other. They know each other's secret, because nobody now their relationship started. Don't they make their relationship start? Traveling around, all the dirty secrets, all the dirty deals. But they were ever accused the IVD of being a ritualist, and B-Bomb covering up for him. B-Boy ever carrying some sacrifices for him. That B-Boy was even going crazy. Sometimes it will be B-Boy will not wear slippers and her hair will be dirty. Go to shop, go to the market to shop. Sometimes B-Boy will look like a mad woman. And because of the effect of all those ritualists, just maybe Bimbo was even into it as well. Who knows? They were both into, I think they were both into it because they have known each other for 22 years. I am just thinking out loud. Well, now Mercy Eke, who bought a car apparently worth 39 million naira from IVD's car company. Well, guess what? Mercy Eke has been dragged into the whole issue, and apparently they said Mercy Eke is one of all those numerous side chick IVD was sleeping with. And if IVD, according to his wife, is HIV positive, well, check what Mercy Eke has to say, because people were already accusing her of being a side chick. And over the years, based on the way she portrays herself, they think that Mercy Eke is sleeping with many, many men for money. Well, that's the way she portrays herself, and she's just out to just clear herself, and she was crying, seriously crying.
That's when IVD gave me the Maybach. Can you give people remember when I was driving one Maybach? That people were speculating, oh, I bought car, she bought a new car. I didn't say anything because it's not my car. He gave me that car and one GLA. I carried those cars to my house and I packed it and I went home for Christmas. And that was the only connection I've ever had with IVD. The next person that was now talking to me is the wife. She always calls me, I call her. She tells me when things like we became friends from that thing. She was thanking me. She thanked me forever that so this thing can happen and I will not go to social media. She was like trying that if you say this thing, they will say my husband is a bad man. They will not want to buy car from my husband. This woman was begging for this, what you are doing. I know you are running a business, but come on, don't use me. If not for this transaction, me and IVD will never, maybe in this life, accidented car to me. IVD sold an accidented car to me for 36 million naira cash. With the engine number, the chassis number, they found out that it was an accidented car. I said, take your car, give me my money. He said, okay, I should not worry. That if I add money, that he will give me a new car. I said, how much should I add? Because I want this car. And I posted this car, like, I bought this car. That's why, if you guys check, there was a time I wasn't using my car. That was when I've returned this IVD's car. I did not make noise. He said I should balance 3 million to the 39 million, to the 36 million I paid before.
I balanced IVD 3 million. That day his wife was there. That's when, this is the receipt. I will still be posting this thing. This is a receipt of 39 million for my car. This car took IVD over 6 months. There's nobody I did not call in Nigeria. They even called Inspector General of Police for this case. It got to a point we now came to, okay, I want a car. I want cars equivalent to 39 million. From your store, his wife was aware of all these things. In fact, his wife, oh, may she rest in peace, is the one that stopped me from arresting IVD. His wife was pleading. Every time I go there, his wife will be telling me, Mercy, please. His wife talks to me. Her friends, if they're on this line, they will attest to this. I went to, so this thing was happening. This thing was happening, it's cracking. This thing was happening back to back until October 10th. That's when I went to IVD. I balanced him. He gave me receipts. I started waiting for my car. Even I had to go Christmas without my car. But before I went home for Christmas, I went there. I said, today, before I leave here, you must give me something equivalent to my 39 million. That's when IVD gave me the Maybach. Can you give people, remember when I was driving one Maybach, people were speculating, oh, I bought car, she bought a new car. I didn't say anything because it's not my car. He gave me that car and one GLA. I carried those cars to my house and I packed it and I went home for Christmas. And that was the only connection I've ever had with IVD. The next person that was now talking to me is the wife. She always calls me, I call her. She tells me when things, like we became friends from that thing. She was thanking me, she thanked me forever that, so this thing can happen and I will not go to social media. She was like trying that if you say this thing, they will say my husband is a bad man. They will not want to buy car from my husband. This woman was begging for this, what you are doing. I know you are running a business, but come on, don't use me. If not for this transaction, me and IVD will never, maybe in this life. So I purchased this car from IVD Motors on 27th of September for my birthday, to celebrate my birthday. And I bought it for 36 million naira. So I didn't know it was an accidental car. When I bought it, the light wasn't working, and he told me he was going to fix the light. I believed him. So from 27th to today, 12th of October, I haven't driven this car. It's from mechanic to another, and I don't know who buys car. I'm ready, I'm running late, and I want to step out of the house. And the car is not even making no sign. It's not opening. Nothing is working. Which kind trouble I carry my hand enter like this? IVD, I beg, I not do again. I want my money complete, please. You come and pick up your car. I'm not. To my name, you keep all the time. You keep doing this. What did I do to you? There's nothing I've not seen. There's nothing I've done this for myself. It's too much. I'm going to be posting all the videos that when I go to his shop, I'll make videos. When I go, I'll attach everything so every people can see for the first time. We don't talk does not mean that things are how they say it. And if I ever have any relationship with IDs apart from this transaction, let me not amount to anything. Let me not amount to anything good in this life. Let me walk from hand to mouth. Let this year not pass me by. And if not, all the curse in the Bible, just love her.
That's the reason why she's crying, knowing that that you bought your things yourself, you paid money, and they are still, and she even went through all those things. Like IVD was a real crook trying to sold her a accidental car. And his wife was the one even pleading and try as much as possible to make sure her Mercy Eke didn't arrest IVD. With all those cases, well, it's crazy though, it's crazy. Yeah. Okay. I think that should be all, guys. And kindly leave your comment below. I don't know how they're going to treat this whole issue. If they're going to, of course, investigate IVD over domestic violence and other things. I don't know if it's just going to die down like that. But thank you guys for watching. Boy again. Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.